Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So this week, your key to the week from your February reading was the Strength card. Now, your Strength card is, yes, it's about what you want at your heart of hearts, who you are at the core level and what you have the courage to stand for or to go through. And when I say to go through, the Strength card often is a reminder that you have more strength than you know, that maybe you have hidden reserves of energy, strength and power that you haven't yet tapped into. Very often when we face the challenging moments of life, when things come up for us that we aren't ready for or maybe hadn't anticipated, when you see the Strength card, it's that reminder from the universe that you have everything that you need within you in order to push past how you feel, in order to go beyond what you currently know and whatever it is that you're experiencing. So in this way, when I see the Strength card, I always like to remind people that as the woman on the figure is taming the lion, you're also taming your own heart. You're taming your emotions. You're learning how to take your emotional energy and channel it into something that you truly want to create so that it doesn't control you, so that you are more aware of and in control of yourself. Your actions and your path ahead this week, you have the Two of Cups. Relationships, connections and collaborations look beautiful this week. This is about you seeking that the spirit of collaboration, the spirit of communication. Maybe this is about you deciding to partner up with somebody. It doesn't always mean relationships. Whenever you see the Two of Cups, yes, it has, very often it can be about relationships. It can even be about collaborations, connections, us working with people or aligning with others. But it also reminds you that wherever it is that you're choosing to go now, there is support. The support, that the energy that you need is there, and it's very likely going to be a collaborative effort that gets you to your goal or gets you to where you want to be. Because this comes out of the energy of the Strength card, this is to remind you that you genuinely do have support, that you have people around you that will be for you, that will stand with you, that will assist you. And all it requires from you is to truly reach out and be the best version of yourself as you see yourself in the eyes of the others. All right, for your communications and conversations this week, you have the Three of Swords. Interesting one, because your Three of Swords is about letting go. It's about removal. It's when we see the Three of Swords, it means that something is being removed from our lives, and this is in your communications and conversations. So this could be about some sort of news that really, it may not maybe puts you at odds with somebody, but this is the kind of energy, it's the kind of news that comes through that changes a lot for you. Maybe it's in response to a collaboration or a connection. Maybe it is that you have to, maybe somebody gives you an ultimatum this week and you have to choose. Maybe you desire to choose because you don't like the circumstances that you're in or the circumstances that you're seeing. So it's interesting when you see the Strength card, because it means that you have that ability. It means you've got the strength and the courage within you to do what needs to be done. And ultimately this week it's about saying what needs to be said. It might be that everybody is thinking the same thing, but nobody wants to step up. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Nobody wants to be the person that ultimately says, you know what, this kind of sucks or it stinks and I'm going to call it like I see it. It looks like this week that's going to be you. And it's kind of like there's a feeling here where you're saying, you know what, even if it makes me I'm the bad guy. Duh. If it kind of feels like that. If you're saying to yourself this week, you know what, if somebody needs to be the bad guy in order for this situation to be corrected, I will do that. I will step out on a limb. I will be that person that goes in for this cause or this, to be the champion in some respect. And it does look like you might come up against it, maybe from a partner, maybe from a collaborator, but the support that you need is absolutely there. I totally believe that. And I kind of feel like this will be a week that's going to separate who is for you, who really has your back and who doesn't. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a very good place to be in life, because then when you know, you know. Your money and materials this week, you got the Six of Wands. Money looks good this week. Now, a lot of the decisions that you're making going forward are very, very potent this week. Your Six of Wands is victory, it's success. For some of you, this is about maybe moving away from a job, maybe moving away from a certain type of work that you've done for a long time. This is about you forging ahead, and it's also about you saying, I am the right person for this job. I am the right person for this position. I am the person that should be getting ahead here. So not only are you blowing your own trumpet, but it's almost like for a lot of you, I feel like there's this energy of, you know what, if I'm not going to be appreciated here, I will go elsewhere. And the beauty of Capricorn energy is everybody's kind of lucky to have you on their team, because they know that you are one of those people that gets stuff done, right? Really interesting card. I mean, when it comes to money, when it comes to work, when it comes to the profession, these are all things that are great for you. They absolutely are this week. And it really is that. I just kind of get this sense that this week you're going to be saying, you know what, either value me or lose me. That's kind of how it is. And because it's off the back of this Three of Swords, this might be in response to something that nobody else sort of wants to say. You know, maybe you're at odds with maybe a boss figure, maybe, you know, anybody in your world, right? But the reason that you're doing that is because you understand that you're not getting what you could be, and ultimately you're not happy with what you are. You know, that's kind of it. You're calling it as you see it this week, and it puts you in a position of strength. Your love and relations, you have the King of Cups. So this would be a water sign male, Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio very often. But, you know, when it comes to a person that's coming in off the back of the Six of Swords, this is somebody that is either highly respected, very, maybe not very, but definitely wealthy, somebody that has money, definitely has nothing to prove because they come through the guise of the Six of Wands. This is somebody that is successful and opulent in their own right. For those of you that are single, you could be aligning with a water sign person this week that is pretty much set in and of themselves. And whoever this person is, they take a real shining to you, which is absolutely brilliant. I love this energy because it comes underneath the Three of Swords. I will say this, whoever this person is, it looks like they may have, I mean, we've all got baggage, right? This is real talk. Let's just drop the, you know, not that I ever put on an act, but you know what I mean? Let's drop the crap. We all have baggage, and we all bring baggage to whatever connection or union we are in. If we didn't have baggage, we wouldn't be human, bottom line, right? But what we do as people is decide, are we ready to take on that person's stuff? Or not necessarily take it on, but at least let them take it on while they're in the bond or the union with us. And is it stuff that I can kind of say, okay, you know what, yeah, we've all got stuff, and kind of let them go through it while they're connected to you? Or is it stuff that you're not really willing to, you know, to harbour is probably the wrong word, but you kind of get my drift, right? So this week, whoever this person is, yes, they've got a bit of a past. They might have come out of a relationship that ended badly. They might have come out of a marriage that ended badly. It is the Three of Swords, right? So they come through this, but whoever they are definitely available to you now. I don't believe that this is somebody that's still married but getting separated or anything like that. This person is truly single, but they do have baggage when it comes to a past or previous relationship. The question is that you want to ask yourself, okay, I guess this week is, okay, you know what? Am I willing to help this person go through their stuff, or am I willing to be with them while they go through it themselves? It looks like they're ready to do the work. I can genuinely say that. For those of you that are partnered, gorgeous energy, because this is about you and your partner looking outward together. It's about you guys saying, right, okay, you know what, we're strong in the heart space, we're strong in the energy, we're strong in our connection, we're strong in our relationship. That's good enough for us. Where do we go from here? It could be, because it falls underneath this Three of Swords, maybe there's something that happens around you or to you because of the work, or, you know, maybe a colleague, maybe a friend that your partner says, look, you know what, I'm here, I've got you, you're going to be all right, we can get you through this, you know, and you've got someone here to help you or to support you. And remember, it's not just partnership support this week. There is more support than you know around you. So just be sure to look up from time to time. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.